guys, it's your girl and I'm back once again with another video. So today I'm gonna be doing a senior year advice video for you guys. Okay, now if y'all don't know, most of y'all should know that I just graduated from high school over a month ago. So yeah, y'all, I am done with high school. I will never be going back to high school, which is so freaking crazy. Like, I literally just finished having college orientation yesterday, well, Thursday and Friday. So I am officially a college student, okay, period. But yeah, y'all, so I wanted to come on here and do a advice video for you guys because I know a lot of you all are going into your senior year this year, and I'm gonna give you guys the whole rundown on it. Because, like, let me tell you, I did a junior year advice video last year, and I posted exactly a year ago today, and I have the same exact shirt on. I didn't even know that until I looked at my video, so I can know what to talk about in this video as well. But I literally told you guys so much stuff in there, and all that stuff is going to relate into senior year as well, but it's way more added to it, okay? Like, it's so much more you need to be prepared for and understanding and know about, because senior year is going to be more stressful than junior year. Now, a lot of juniors that just finished junior year, they think that senior year going to be so smooth because some people say it's smoothly. No, it's not. It's not smoothly at all. Senior year is one of the most stressful years because it's so much more you have to do. Like, you're doing applications, scholarships, financial aid, all that other stuff, and you're still planning for prom and graduation. And then, yeah, it's just too much. And it's a very expensive year, like the most expensive year ever. Like, I'm telling you, so expensive. So yeah, but before we get into the video, make sure you guys subscribe down below, turn your notifications on so you guys know if I whenever I post a video. Give this video a fat thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, turn your notifications on so you guys know if I whenever I post a video. And if I'm not moving my right arm that much, it's because I just had surgery June 2nd, and tomorrow is actually July 2nd, which will make it a month. But they told me I could take my sling off. That's why, but I'm not gonna move it. I can't move it that much because I don't want to hurt myself. So if I'm not moving so much with this arm, that's why. But let's go ahead and get right into the video. First things first, I'm gonna start off with college applications, because this is what you're gonna hear about every single day of your senior year. Like, even if it's from your teacher, your counselor, your parents, your family members, everybody is going to ask you about, like, how many applications are you doing for college, what colleges are you thinking about attending, what colleges you think about going to visit, all that stuff. I'm telling you, it's going to be very overwhelming and annoying to hear all the time, okay? But I'm going to tell you this right now. I recommend a lot of people, if you have a list of colleges you know you want to attend and you know you want to visit and you feel like that would be a good college for you, try to do early decision. Early decision is kind of better because you don't have to wait till, like, all the regular decisions come out, and you can know if you got accepted ahead of time. Like, by December you can find out if you got accepted to the school, because some schools waited to almost April to freaking tell me that I was accepted to the school. And I'm looking like, honey, May 1st is right around the corner. Even though that's not, like, the deadline for some schools. Some schools with the deadline, like, you have to tell us if you're going to come to our school by May 1st, but some schools wasn't like that. And some schools are still texting me and asking me if I'm coming to their school. Like, no, baby, I'm not coming there, because you waited too late to email me and tell me if I was going to be accepted or not. So early decision is really good to do, because if you know you have, like, a list in mind of schools you really want to attend, do early decision first, because I would like them applications probably open around, like, September, October, and then you can find out, like, in December, no, January if you got accepted, and then you can get into the process of, like, seeing, like, how much money they're giving you, how much financial aid they're giving you, all that other stuff, and scholarships. So I say do early decision if the school offers it, and if they don't offer it, you have to go with regular decision, which that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with regular decision, because a lot of schools I did apply to that I did regular decision by, they did get to me back fast, but only, like, a couple didn't. So yeah, scholarships are very important. Like, if your counselor sends you an email about a scholarship opportunity that you're eligible to apply for, do it right away, because scholarships are very important. I've gotten 3 from, like, my district. I got 1 from my district, 1 from the library that's around my house, my local library, and 1 from my city district. So them are, like, outside ones I got. I'm still waiting on, like, other ones from different websites I've applied for, but I'm telling you, apply. Also, if you see sorority and fraternity applications for scholarships, apply for them, because I applied for a lot of those too. I'm still waiting to hear back from them. But yeah, apply because it's very important. College is very expensive. I'm telling you, when me and my aunt and my mom did a breakdown cost of like the top 4 schools I was choosing between, it was expensive, like very expensive. Like, honey, y'all not got all that money for that. But scholarships are very important. I'm telling you, if you find lots of websites and get good resources, apply for the scholarships because it's really beneficial. And even if it's just like a couple $100s, take it, because it will be very convenient for you and helpful. Because a couple hundreds, you might not know if your mom or dad is going to have a couple hundreds in a couple months when you need it to pay for your school bill. Okay, so obviously I'm not in college exactly at this moment. I haven't started college yet, but let me tell you, my mind was like, oh my god, which school I'm going to pick, because they're making me pay too much and I'm going to have to take like student loans out. I'm not trying to do all that. So just really recommend doing scholarships because it's very important, unless you know you got like a full ride to school, or unless you know your mommy got money and then they can pay for your college. But if you know you're going to need scholarships, do them scholarships. Get on every one of them and make sure you turn them in right before, way before the deadline, because I waited a little bit too late to like the deadlines and stuff, but I got mine in all in time on. So yeah, just make sure you do that. And also make sure you have all of the things they require. If it's like your transcripts, your unofficial transcripts, you 2-letter recommendations, what else, a personal statement, all that stuff it asks for, make sure you have it in there and stuff. If it's over line or through the mail, make sure you have it all printed up or emailed to them like right away in the, or uploaded to whatever kind of like way they have it set up on their system. Do that, okay? Make sure you do it because it's very important, and I know it's really important. SATs. Now, I did talk about SATs really big in my junior year advice video, because that's when you actually take your SATs. It's junior year of high school. But a lot of people also do not do really good on their SATs junior year. So I did have an opportunity to retake my SATs my senior year, which I did do, but I did worse. I'm not a good test taker. That's something I'm really stressed about, because when I go to college I'm scared. But I'm not a good test taker, and I know there's some people out there that are really bomb test takers and some that are not really good test takers. Like, it's a 50-50. But if you have the opportunity to retake your SATs and you know that would probably be really beneficial for you to put on your college application, do it. I did opt out for like every school I applied to not send my SATs. Only one school did require me to send it, and I was like, y'all asking for too much, but I sent it and I didn't get accepted, so oh well. Okay, that's it. But yeah, if you have the opportunity and you feel like you want to do it and it would be beneficial to put on your on your college application, do it. Do it. But if you know it's not going to help you and you know you got good grades in school already, don't do it. Like, I did it because I wanted some more opportunities, but it didn't. I just was like, it's no point. So yeah, your grades and transcripts. Okay, now people think once they get accepted into a college that they don't have to keep their grades maintained in high school, but that is a freaking lie, because I'm not gonna kid to you all, I made sure my grades was up to par every single day till senior year ended, until the last day of school. I got a little story for that too, but I'm telling you, your grades are very important, because them colleges, once you accept the offer to whatever college you're going to attend, they're going to ask for your final transcripts sealed and have to be sent from your high school. And you know, if you actually kept your grades up, even though they saw your unofficial transcripts when you applied, they need to see the final ones and make sure you kept your grades good the entire year. Like me, I had 3 A's and 1 B like the entire year, and that B was in AP psychology. But my GPA was over a 4.0 the whole entire school year. Like, I finished my senior year off with a 4.250 as my GPA, and I was very proud because that was the highest I ever seen my GPA in my whole time going to that high school. Like, that was the first time it was that high. Like, I've had a 4.0 plenty of times, but a 4.250, I was very happy with myself and proud of myself. And I'm telling you, also talk to your teachers, because some of your teachers do not be listening. Some teachers don't really have a good connection with you. So I'm telling you, I had a good connection with like all my teachers besides one. She literally like irritated me the whole entire time I had her for that year. Like literally it was last week of school, and I think it was a Wednesday, and we got out May 12th, and I think it was like May 9th or May 10th, and she put in a grade and made my grade go down to like a B, and I went off. Like I went to her room and was like, no, you need to fix my grade now because I did all that work. And then she tried to make it seem like I didn't want to do the work, but I had the highest grade in the class. But I'm telling you, make sure you talk to some teachers and make sure you stay on check with your work, because they be trying to mess with your grades as well, the ones that don't like you. So just make sure y'all know, don't play about your grades. And make sure you say that every single email that you send to a teacher, and if they try to play with you in your face, make sure you have your documentation, because it's going to come in handy. Because some teachers be trying to lie on other students. Like, that's not cool. Personal statements. Now, majority of every college that you're going to apply to is going to ask for a personal statement, okay? And it's very important how you write your personal statement and what you're going to talk about, because sometimes you have the option to talk about, they give you a prompt to talk about, and then some you have like whatever you want to speak about. So my personal statement was basically about how I was in a car accident right before my high school senior year started, and how it has really affected my entire senior year. Like, I had to drop so many classes. I had to have like a limited accommodation schedule. I had therapy twice a week, every single day. Not every single day, but like throughout the whole week. Also that it was hard for me to, you know, I don't know what to say exactly, but it was just a lot. And basically I talked about how our financial situation changed drastically because of the car accident we had, which it did change, and I did not lie about that. It was exactly true, and it's still true. And that's also what really helped me. And also for scholarships, like I used that personal statement for lots of scholarships, and it really helped me out. A lot of, like, one lady who gave me the scholarship, she was like, I loved your essay, it was like so beautiful, and I was like proud of myself. So yeah. Financial aid applications. Okay, now this one's a big one too. You definitely want to be on deck with doing financial aid applications, because I'm not sure what day they open up this year. I probably will be October 1st like they did last year. I'm not sure, but be up early, because I was there at midnight on the application doing it as soon as it opened, or whatever time it was, early that morning, filling out them applications. Make sure you have your mom's taxes, your parents' taxes, all that stuff set up the day before and already out, so when you time to apply, you apply. It's always best to apply right in there when it first opens up, because that money don't go fast, and there's thousands, billions of people that's applying for financial aid. So you need to make sure that you're getting on top of it first, okay? Because I've heard a lot of people didn't even know that they had to do financial aid application in my school, and actually that was a requirement at our school to graduate. You had to do the financial aid. So yeah, that's why I also was on top of it, because like I knew I was going to college and I knew that I needed it done. So yeah, talk to your counselor on a regular. Like, this is a very, very, very important one, because if you're not talking to your counselor like twice a week throughout the entire school year, you're doing something wrong, okay? Because me, I talk to my counselor every single day, literally. I'm not gonna lie to you, because like I had the best counselor senior year. I was so glad I got a new counselor senior year, because my counselor made sure she was on top of her stuff. She was sending me a bunch of emails, making sure my grades was right, making sure I was okay. Like, even though, because you know I had that car accident, I wasn't feeling the best too at that time, because I had many doctor's appointments that interrupted my school days and stuff. So she made sure my stuff was on top. Like, she made sure I was good, like every single time I came into that school building, like no matter what. So I feel like definitely build a connection and a bond with your counselor, because some counselors are mean. Like, I never had a counselor like her that actually put in that much work and actually made sure I was like good in a mental state, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna tell you, talk to your counselor on a regular, because they have all the resources to get you scholarships, about financial aid, about college applications, because that's very important. Because senior year, you want to talk to your counselor because you need information. You need them to send your transcripts, you need them to send this, and also try to definitely get a letter of recommendation from your counselor. Like, my counselor made the best letter of recommendation for me, and it was bomb, okay? So I had 3 actually made. I had one from 2 teachers, and they were beautiful, and from one from my counselor. And I made sure I uploaded all of them to each of my applications I had, and even for the scholarships as well, because they did ask for letter recommendations as well. Okay, so yeah, get letter recommendations. That's another big one, because people don't think they need letter recommendations, but you do, because lots of schools ask for at least 1 or 2 of them, and then scholarships also ask for at least 1 or 2 of them. Okay, because they want to see if you're not lying, and if you're actually a good student, and if you're worth giving an offer to you, or even giving you a scholarship for as well. So if you have a previous teacher that really loves you freshman, sophomore, junior year, or senior year, ask them to write your letter recommendation, or even also ask your counselor as well if you have a good connection with your counselor. Now me, I got one from my senior year teacher, which is my AP Psych teacher, and then my culinary arts teacher, and I also was gonna have my freshman biology teacher do it, but it didn't really matter because I already had 3 already. So yeah, but get those letter recommendations. And even if you don't get it from a teacher, you can get it from anybody in your community that you help out, like volunteer people, just as long as it's not from your family, they say. So, but prom, okay, prom. Everybody gonna ask you, are you going to prom? Are you going to prom? What color you're wearing? What's the style you're wearing? Like, what you gonna do to your hair, right? Prom is very expensive, okay? Just letting you know. Prom is expensive for me, okay? But I'm gonna tell you, I enjoyed every moment of it, getting all pretty and putting on my beautiful dress, which is actually sitting over there right now. But yeah, prom is very expensive, but it is the time to actually enjoy. Now, if you're deciding if you want to go to prom or not, just go. Even though you might not like people at the school, like I know I didn't, but go to prom. It's one in a lifetime experience. Like, even if you don't want to spend that much money, you can get like a simple basic dress, but just go to prom and get the experience and do it, because it's once in a lifetime. But I went all out, and I don't care, because that was my senior prom. That was my first prom ever, and I wanted to look beautiful, and I wanted my whole prom enough to be everything it could be, and fit Layla, because Layla's extra, okay? So yeah, but definitely go to prom. I think it's just like something good to do. Some people say they didn't go, it was lame. Like, yeah, it was okay, a little bit boring, but I got cute for it, okay? That's all that matters. But yeah, go to prom. Just go to prom. It's not that bad. Graduation, okay? Graduation is something also you gotta be really prepared for, because you got graduation practice and then the actual day. My graduation was so freaking beautiful. It was so amazing, even though it was so long, because it was 600 some kids of us that graduated. But make sure you work towards that graduation. And if you are like in different clubs and stuff, like you should get like cords or medals and stuff like that, or stoles for that. So definitely make sure you're on top of that. I did not play about getting my white cap and gown, because I was in National Honor Society, and the National Honor Society people get white gowns and you sit in the first 2 rows, which I actually sat in the first row. Knowing y'all, my last name is Moore, so I would have been in the middle big bunch, right? But I was number 31 that walked, okay? Out of 600 some kids, okay? So yeah, definitely take advantage of like getting in clubs and stuff, so you can be able to be outstanding, okay? Do your work, come to school, get your grades up, and graduate, period. You don't want to go back. You don't want to be a super senior. You don't want to be that. Never in your life. Choosing a PWI or HBCU. Okay, this is a big one for me. Now, I really want to go to HBCU, but I'm actually going to a PWI. But I'm going to tell you guys the difference with them, okay? Well, you all should know the difference between them, but I'm talking about like college applications and stuff like that for. So with HBCUs, I applied to many of them. I did go visit 2 in New Orleans. I visited Dillard and Xavier. Dillard was the one I really wanted to go to. Dillard and UIC, the school I'm going to now, is the one, 2 I were like neck and neck between. But they don't have good offers of like money and stuff. Some of them don't. Also, they take forever to get back to you after you apply for their schools, or even get an email from them to reach out to you. That's one thing I definitely noticed from all the HBCUs I did apply for. I think I applied for a couple, like 5 or 6. I don't remember exactly. But they take forever to get back to you, and it's very annoying because they're very slow. Their admissions offices do not answer the phone. They act like they can't call you back, or even after you leave a message. It's so annoying. Now, for PWI, My school was emailing me every single week or twice a week with new information, things to the reason I should come, this and that. That's what you want, okay? Because if you're gonna choose a school, you want them to be contacting you all the time, and you are giving your money to that school, you want to see if they actually really want you. And that's what I saw in the school I'm going to now. So definitely choose wisely. Yeah, choose wisely. And then also, it's not, I don't think it's all that to move out of state, because that out of state tuition is very expensive in certain schools and stuff. But be mindful of that, okay? Be mindful. But it's up to you. It's whatever you want to do in your life. You can go to either one, and if you feel like HBCU experience is better for you, do it, babes. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, I was kind of sad because I couldn't go to the one I wanted to, but it's okay. I feel comfortable with the school I'm going to now. Senior year goes super fast. Like, you start senior year, and then you're already at December. Then you're already in April, and then you're doing decision day. Then it's last day of school. Then it's prom. Then it's graduation, and then you're done. Literally, that's how fast it went to me. It went so fast. Like, it felt like it was going to slow at the beginning, but once we got to January, I was like, oh my god, I have a few months left. And then once we got to April, it was like, boo, you only got 2 weeks left. What the heck? It went really fast, y'all. So my last advice to y'all is to enjoy every single moment of senior year. Even though you might not like people in the school, just enjoy it for yourself. Like, even if it's just talking to your teachers or talking to peers and stuff, or talking to your counselor, whatever, just enjoy every moment of it, because we will never get that experience ever again in life, okay? And I'm gonna say this, I'm glad that it's over with, because senior was very stressful and it was very overwhelming and a lot of work, but it was worth it. I feel good. I was able to graduate the way I wanted to. So yeah, that's all matters. Just be mindful of all the things I said. Just stay on top of your dues, okay? Because it's very important, and you don't want to be a super senior. And if you're not going to college, it's totally okay to go to a trade school or take a gap year. Like, it's okay. Not everybody, school's not for everybody, okay? But this is what I was telling for most of you all. Just senior year is a lot, and you gotta deal with it. It's life. So yeah, but that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys like it. Give this video that thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, turn notifications on so you know when I post a video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.